The reservoir would flood the main road between the tourist villages of Cachuta and Potra Rios. So they began building a $16 million road to reconnect them. But although they've built the road and it's open for business, incredibly, there are reports that it just stops. I've asked reporter Miguel Sofia to find out what's going on. Hey, Miguel, good to see you.
Hey, Justin, I'm in Potrerillos, heading to Cacheuta now. I've been told to follow the signs, and I think it'll take us about 15 minutes to get there. We'll see what we find.
The road climbs into the Andes foothills.
Many cyclists. You can tell it's a tourist place, tourist spot. It's beautiful. Oh, you can see the dam from here. Wait a minute. What's going on here? There's a dead end? This is unbelievable. Look, there's just a road here. Just a sec ago I was driving and there were signs saying straight to Mendoza and Cacheuta. Suddenly, boom, the mountain.
Cachuta, the road's intended destination, is only 2 kilometres away. Unfortunately, it's on the other side of the mountain.
Cacheuta! Can you hear me? Is there anybody there? It looks like the only way now is to drive back the way I came from.
The road was supposed to pass through a 300-metre-long tunnel. Engineers started digging from the other side of the mountain, but before they'd even got halfway, they had to call it quits because the tunnel collapsed. Incredibly, no geological study was carried out before engineers started building the tunnel. It wasn't until after the collapse that they realised the rock they were tunnelling through was full of fissures. These are tiny cracks that mean the whole thing has the potential to be dangerously unstable. The method they used was the drill and blast technique. Engineers drill holes into the rock and pack them full of explosives. Then, bang! The rubble's cleared away and the newly exposed tunnel section is shored up. But the rock here was already weak. The blasting made it even less stable until eventually the whole lot collapsed. The result of all of this is that instead of a 10-minute drive through the tunnel, people now have to head 44 kilometres in the wrong direction and then 38 kilometres back to Cachuta. That's some detour. That's a 4-hour round trip by bus, which causes all sorts of problems for local businesses.
Para nosotros, tristísimo, porque la afluencia de la gente era llegar con la continuidad de la ruta internacional a Chile. Al no ser así, bueno, la gente no accede a los negocios, se retira. Entonces fue muy duro. Es muy triste quedarte ahí aislado, totalmente aislado.
Miguel's persuaded engineer Mariano Pombo to give him a tour of the damage. Mariano wasn't involved with the original tunnel, but he's leading efforts to sort this calamity out. There's just one problem. There's no road, so they've got a 2-kilometre trek up the mountainside.
I think we're going up that mountain. We're going to climb a little bit today. As you see, it's a pretty steep road. Oh, and here it is. The tunnel entrance.
This tunnel may look like an abandoned cave, but this was a $16 million construction project.
We can now see that right before the collapse place, they had to reinforce it all with cement and some serious structures to make sure it won't keep falling down.
Bueno, en el proyecto del nuevo túnel y hemos hecho algunos trabajos específicos para hacer el estudio del futuro túnel.
Mariano and his team are all set to start work on a new $20 million tunnel just a stone's throw away.
El camino viejo venía por la cuenca derecha y esta viene por el lado izquierdo. Aunque no era conveniente hacer el túnel en ese lugar por la inseguridad de la roca. Entonces, cambiando el lugar, mejoramos la calidad de la roca.
The 375-metre-long tunnel will enter the mountain just 100 metres to the southwest of the old tunnel's entrance and exit the mountain exactly where the road from Potre Rios comes to such an abrupt dead end. It's due to open in 2017 and should make the epic journey between the two villages a thing of the past.
So Justin, this is it. This is the end of our trip. We are here next to the dam and the road to nowhere. And well, what can I tell you? We really hope this time they make a proper tunnel and they connect these two villages. Bye-bye, Justin. Thank you.
Thankfully, plans for a new tunnel seem to be in place. They're tunnelling through much more stable terrain. For these two villages, it's been a long road, literally, but it looks like they're about to be reunited at last.